adding stuff, and I don't know. I'm really happy with Hatchworth right now, though. So.
I'm pretty stubborn. It took me forever to change mine.
Well, different strokes, I suppose.
But when Sam came along, you added so much detail, and then it was like my robot didn't fit with their kind of Bunny and Sam's mega detail or whatever. So I was like, I gotta add some lines to my face or something. So I just started slowly adding some cheek stuff, and then and eventually, I think the last thing I added was I think the 2 lines here.
Yeah, I think it worked when it was you guys and the John. Like the John had somewhere between the complexity level was in between the both of you. Like his was like it was usually just gold and black and kind of swirly, and also
segments here and there,
but it was pretty basic.
But then yours is just like so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is that I use the darker metallic, and I don't want to look blackface, so I have to use highlights of gold because I don't want I don't want to offend anyone.
It also makes you a lot easier to photograph.
Yeah. Oh no, exactly.
Something to catch the.
That first Yomicon, I remember seeing some photos someone took in a hallway, and it's like just eyes and a mustache. Here comes Uncle Mustache.
Hi, I'm the Hatch. You know what, Hatchworth?
Take a photo with your kids.
I think Hatchworth was the mustache. I'm kind of sad we didn't use that.
Yeah, I know, right?
What was the other one? Crosshatch? Crosshatch was another name you had.
Yeah, and then, no.
And what was Sam's original idea for a costume? Was like a priest uniform or something?
Priest? Yeah, I might bring that back.
You had like a shoulder cape or something?
It was just the collar of the priest, and that was it. You remember that one?
It was pretty creepy. You had like a porcelain face and like, it was cool, but it was like,
whatever. I mean, you guys have been in it longer, and I think you lose perspective of how creepy we actually look. And I think just the longer we do it, the more acceptable people are like, oh, it's these guys. But when I first saw Steam Powered Giraffe, I'm like, this is really freaking creepy. Everyone's going to the cockpit. I think that's why why people like it, because it's pretty creepy. Like that Five Nights at Freddy's reminds me of that.
5 Minutes at Freddy's? Well, that would have been an easier game.
5 Minutes at Freddy's.
You can't get past 5 minutes.
Do you get bored and play Bloodborne?
Watermelon Batman again.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
How long does it take?
It's
like an hour, 2 to 2 hours.
Yeah, basically for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm more like an hour and 30 minutes, I think. I can get mine down pretty fast.
Depends on if we're rushing or...
I give myself 2 hours, and that's including putting on costume.
Yeah, me too. I give myself 3 hours.
I don't even keep track of how long I just give myself 2 hours, and then I generally can get everything put together by then. My body.
Costume, putting that on for me is really hard.
You have clothes on when you're putting on your makeup? Is that getting
sometimes?
Because I'm in my skivvies, because there's no way I'm putting on makeup in.
Because it's just easier.
So that's another tip, maybe a little TMI, but...
Do your makeup in your underwear.
And not your bright white underwears either.
How is that, the wax that you're putting in your mustache?
Oh, it's great. Actually, another thing about early Hatchworth and modern Hatchworth is that I've really learned how to use the mustache wax. Like, I didn't know how to use mustache wax, and it was just like I don't even know. Like, it wasn't working, essentially. I can't even explain it. It was just a gross mustache with orange paint and like, it was everywhere. But now I just pack it in like Play-Doh, and it's like, I got 2 horns now. It's great. And I don't have to worry about it like getting anywhere, so I don't see too many giant mustaches out there, so I probably don't have to worry about that. But if you do consider getting a mustache, consider Diablo brand mustache wax. It's vegan. Which is hard to find because usually wax has beeswax in it. But this stuff doesn't, and it's great. I should link that place.
There's tons of people with mustaches out there waiting for your mustache wax approval.
Bring it on. It's like Highlander up in here. If I see someone with a mustache, I cut it off and I gain his mustache power. We take out our like razor blades and leather.
So explain a little bit about what's going on up here.
I'm in my underwear. I'm alone in my room. I've got the camera, my webcam turned on. And the rest is self-explanatory. I'm watching a video blog from GameTrailers.com, and so you'll see me. If you'll see me go like real quick, it's because I'm laughing at something. I think Carolina, if you watch it real close, you can see Carolina pop in and look at herself in my giant mirror and go, "Oh, is it pretty?" and then leave again. Carla's probably sleeping on my bed next to me.
That's your dog, your Chihuahua, right?
I don't know. It's
These are all integral things.
I have a process, but I mean, It's so unique to everyone.
You do a little tracing with the black, right, to where all the
Not
parts
anymore.
are
No, I don't do that anymore because it wastes too much time. I used to trace the outlines of my plates, and now one day I was like late putting on makeup, and I'm like, okay, I can't do that. I'm just gonna do it, and it was so wonderful feeling to just kind of do it without doing the tracing and stuff because whatever. It was freeing, and now I have a blast for the most part putting on makeup.
What happens if you make a mistake? Because I don't know how the bronze and the gold works, but if you put any black over it, does it kind of show through?
I don't know how to say this without sounding like a DB. But I don't make mistakes. I can't remember messing it up. The only time that's scary for me is putting on a shirt afterwards because I don't want to it's a tiny little neck hole because it's like a tight shirt for breathable
for big muscle men,
sports stuff. Yeah, it shows all my muscular attributes, and getting it over my head is the scariest part because I got that mustache, which is made out of diamond quality wax. So I don't want to mess that up.
Let's just enjoy this in silence for a few minutes.
I guess I'm the skin under your eyes is really, it's going to be, as you get older, that starts to lose its, versatility, I guess is the polite way of saying it. So I use the eye makeup stuff for everything around my eyes because I don't want elasticity, thank you. I don't want to,
You have a lot of uses for the skin under your eyes. Many different and varied uses.
It keeps your eyeballs in your head. Vocabulary. You need it to be elastic or taut. You got that taut eyeball skin. You don't want to lose Army skin underneath your eyes. But yeah, I mean, the first time I did makeup, I scrubbed it off, and it completely irritated it. So I use that. That stuff just comes off super easy. Whatever, have fun with it,